Have you ever wondered, why do we suffer? Have you ever sat alone, heart heavy, and asked, what is the meaning of this pain? You're not alone. Everyone, no matter how successful or happy they seem on the outside, faces suffering at some point. Loss, disappointment, loneliness, grief. But what if suffering, instead of being our enemy, could become our greatest teacher? What if, through pain, we discover a deeper wisdom, a new compassion, and a more meaningful life? Today, let's take a slow and gentle journey through Buddhist wisdom, exploring how to transform suffering into insight. Take a deep breath, find a comfortable seat. Let's explore together. Suffering, which dukkha, as the Buddha called it, comes in many forms. It can be sharp, like losing a loved one, or subtle, like the restlessness you feel on a quiet Sunday evening. Sometimes it's the pain of physical illness, the ache of aging, the bitterness of betrayal. Sometimes it's emptiness, a feeling that life should be more than this. What's common? Suffering is universal. The Buddha taught life is suffering, but he didn't mean life is only pain. He meant pain is woven into the fabric of existence. We lose what we love. We struggle to get what we want. Even happiness can create anxiety because we fear it won't last. Can you recall a moment when you felt real suffering? Let yourself remember gently, without judgment. Why do we suffer? Buddhism offers a simple, profound answer. We suffer because we crave, because we cling to pleasure, people, possessions, or identities. And because we resist change, pretending life can be stable forever. Attachment is like grabbing a handful of sand. The tighter you squeeze, the more you lose. Buddhism teaches everything changes. Nothing stays forever. Our refusal to accept this brings pain. Sometimes suffering comes from expecting life or others to always be a certain way. But the world is fluid, always moving. When we fight reality, reality always wins. Ask yourself, what have you been holding on to that is causing you pain? What, if gently released, could bring relief? The Buddha didn't stop at describing suffering. He offered a way out. The Four Noble Truths are the core of Buddhist wisdom. There is suffering. Suffering has a cause: attachment, craving, ignorance. Suffering can end. There is a path, the Noble Eightfold Path. Let's reflect. The first noble truth is to face our suffering honestly, without denial. The second is to see its root in craving and aversion. The third, to know deeply that suffering can be overcome. And the fourth, to walk the path of right view, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. This is not theory, it's a practical guide for transformation. Mindfulness is at the heart of transforming suffering. When pain arises, can you simply notice it without running away, without judgment? Sit quietly, feel your breath, recognize the sadness, anger, or fear that is present in your body and mind. Don't push it away or force it to go away. Instead, offer it gentle attention. Over time, this presence can turn pain into understanding. Like sunlight on ice, awareness melts suffering. Ask yourself, can I allow my pain to be here just for now without fighting it? Let's listen to a real story. Mai lost her job after 20 years. At first, she was devastated, angry, scared, and ashamed. But instead of numbing her pain or blaming the world, she began a daily mindfulness practice. Every morning, she sat with her anxiety, noticing the tightness in her chest, the tears that would come without warning. With time, she started to see opportunities in her suffering. She took up a new skill, volunteered at a local charity, and slowly rebuilt her confidence. Now, Mai says, losing my job was the hardest thing in my life, but it taught me what really matters and helped me discover strengths I never knew I had. Now take a moment. What pain in your life is asking for your gentle attention? Is there a story of suffering you carry in your heart that, if faced with mindfulness, might become a seed of wisdom? If you feel safe, write it down or share it in the comments below. Sometimes naming our suffering is the first step toward transforming it. The path to wisdom is paved with compassion, not only for others, but for yourself. Forgive your mistakes. Speak gently to your own heart. Remember you're human, and being human means sometimes breaking, sometimes growing. Offer kindness to others. When you witness someone suffering, reach out. Sometimes just a listening ear is enough. Compassion for self and others is the bridge from pain to wisdom. Letting go isn't forgetting. It's accepting what's happened, giving yourself permission to heal, and opening up to new experiences. Ask yourself, what can I release today to be lighter tomorrow? Every act of letting go is an act of courage and wisdom. Life is always inviting you to begin again. Suffering is not the end. With mindfulness, compassion, and Buddhist wisdom, you can turn your deepest pain into your greatest source of understanding and love. What is the greatest lesson you have learned from suffering? Share your story in the comments below. If you found value in this video, like, share, and subscribe for more Buddhist wisdom for life. May you find peace, wisdom, and strength on your journey. Thank you for being here.